Once upon a time, in a dream house.
まあ
何かご用ですか？御意。お姉さんに頼み事かしら？想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。避けきれますか？回避成功。
は切なるがごとしててね。
ぬるい。わっちゃ撃破完了。見せてやろうじゃないか。わっちゃはっわっちゃ一気に叩き込みます。この木を逃してはいけません。社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。感謝です。
これを待って奥義雲帝狂来。
ここ避けきれますか？
What's up, dude? Hello.
遊んでやろう。
はっ一気に回避成功。
見えた。
撃破完了。終わりですね。時間を無駄にしなくて済みそうです。想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。
いけるか。
気を緩めずに行きますよ。わっちゃ
一戦見えた。遊んでやろう。
避けきれますか？一気に叩き込みます。 回避成功。ここぬるい。
この好機
感謝。
見えた。
社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。ここ
奥義雲帝狂来。
甘い。
見えた。
感謝。
これを待っていた。最強は切なるがごとしってね。
レッツ完了。
Somebody just tried to
勝利です。このまま
compromise my
次の仕事に取り掛か
account.
りましょう。
That just happened. But I didn't click on the PDF file, so I'll be alright. Yeah, that's a thing that's going around is these emails that try to get you to click on a PDF file, and if you open it, they like get into your account.
ぬるい。
It's a thing content creators have to deal with, but luckily I was aware of it, so I didn't open it. Yeah, that's got me a little bit shaken up right now. Scumbags. How hard is it to just be, earn your money legitimately? I don't know why you'd want my account anyway. I'm not rich.
社長、よし行くぞ。
Worst account to try to compromise.
あとは頼む。お
Wanna
任
make
せください。
$50 a month? Go for it. Get a mansion with that.
逃すわけがない。蹴りをつけよう。
気を緩めずに行きますよ。一気に叩き込みます。まずい。
Wasn't a very good try. It had no
成功。
no scam of any sort. It wasn't like, you know, you got to accept this to get a
終わりにしましょう。
$3,000
全力をぶつけます。
sponsorship. Just raw PDF file from a Gmail account, which is like obvious.
気を緩めずに行きますよ。
An actual partnership is
終わり
not
で
going to
すね。
send you
時間を無駄にしなくて済みそうです。
something like that from a PDF account. That goes without saying. It would be like an actual business email. That's how you don't get caught by stuff like that. Gotta put a little bit more effort into it. I think the Gmail account was like not even really trying to hide it. It was basically just a generic email. It was like Anna Smith or something. I'm not clicking on that, man.
たりしないよ。
I hate doing the story. I wish they would just like not tie
みんなを守る。
rewards to the story. They just completely skip it. It's always boring shit like this. I just like the instance maps where you just kill stuff. What the hell does it want me to do? This is why I never do the story in these games. I always skip it. They force you to do it in this game, which really sucks. I like how in PGI you're not forced to do this. It's optional. Skip all the cutscenes. I don't know why I can't fight. This is pretty stupid. Really gonna make me do a maze. Great. The skip button. No, I don't want to do this. Put me in a room with monsters to kill, and that's it. Can't even run. This is trash. Don't let you dodge or anything. Great story. Totally immersed. Story should never be forced. Oh, good.
作戦終了。みんな無事だよ。
Nope, skip.
想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。
I do like how this game has what Relink did. Where, like, if you're interested in the story and you just like don't have time, especially for a game like this that's portable, when you skip the cutscene, it actually does give you a summary of the story without all the anime padding where people take like 10 minutes to explain something that should take like 2 sentences. That's actually really nice. More games should have that. You know, if you're interested in the story, but you just don't have time for anime storytelling, which makes everything take longer than it should, it's really nice that they do that. I think the fact that a lot of games lack that is why people skip cutscenes. Like, yeah, I might be interested, but, you know, it's anime stuff, so gonna take forever to explain stuff that like a normal person would do a lot quicker. That gets tiresome. I think you can, yeah. Yeah, I really like that Relink did that. Sometimes game devs don't understand, like, people actually like the story, but they don't have time. Some of these games, man, have like 30-minute cutscenes. Like, just get to the point.
烈風公園
見えた。
心を
今のは危なかったな。
攻めたよ
遊んでやろう。
せい絶対守るって約束したが極光は溶乱予行は明道さあお眠りなさい
蹴りをつけよう。
全てを燃やすわ帰ったらスープを作って差し上げますね最善を尽くしますこれで食らいなさい
そういえば鍵を無傷で頂上に連れて行くという方法もあったな。それで手を打たないか。用が済めばすぐに解放する。その間君たちはいい陣で待っているという。
わからないあなたが何を考えているのか全然わからないどうして本当のことを話してくれないの猛暑
話せていたら今頃こんなことにはなっていないさ。
極光は溶乱予行は明道さあお眠りなさいまだいけるわ心を見に食らいなさいこれも皆のためせいふっこれではあせい両軍の木その意味を教えてあげる極光は溶乱予行は明道さあお眠りなさい食らいなさいそこせいこれで全てを燃やす帰ったらス
That's right,
ー
Gundam,
プを作って差し上げますね
Got the breaker update should be tomorrow. Should be tomorrow our time because they go by JST. So that's pretty exciting. I just hope it adds some actual new moves and not more clone moves. And like maybe some new kind of gear fixes or something, because I already kind of like maxed out my build like 10 hours in. I need something new. Builds in that game are very uninteresting. They haven't really said what's in it besides the Gundams, so hopefully it's got something actually worth playing the game again for, because the game got old fast. It's a good game. It wasn't what everybody's complaining about, the level variety either. I liked that it had no variety. It's just gear system was boring. And there weren't enough actual moves, just a lot of stuff with the same name. They fixed those things. I'm down to play it again. I think they would have like an actual trailer or something. Pay people to play it early, but non-existent Bamco marketing. Dude, I would have taken $100 to play that early. They don't do those things. Oh, it desperately needs that. I can't understand why that game is designed the way it is. They give, like, the same move a different name, and you have, like, 20 of them. Like, why would you do that? If you don't have the money to make new moves, then just, like, make the duplicates, like, improve the properties or something. It's such a simple thing to fix. And now if you have, like, 3 moves that say Beam Saber, but they're all exactly the same. Come on, man. Muso games do that. I can't escape that. That's what Muso games do. You get a new character and they have like one different move. Like, just don't make that character. Don't make them playable. Gundam, it's like, just don't have that move at all. How hard it is to just make it make sense. Yeah, that's a good observation as well. It's like indie game tier design. Like indie games do stuff like that. But like that game is $90 for the deluxe edition. Would expect a little bit more polish. Expect a little bit more when you charge that much for the game. Come on now. Soy. Small indie company, just like Blizzard.
両軍の火を持って火を救う私にしかできない芸当ね心を見に
この局面節奥義運帝狂来
食らいなさい
はあは切なるがごとしってね
そこすべて
これを待っていた
燃やすわ
遊んでやろう
さようなら食らいな両軍の極光は洋蘭横光は明道さあお眠りなさい
この局面蹴りをつけよう
烈風心を見に帰ったらスープを作って差し上げますね人も最善を尽くします
ここがあのジンドゥさんとはとても思えんな
そうねそれにしてもこの霧すごい量のベインエネルギーを帯びているわ
みたいだななぜこんな山の中に本来なら下手に動かない方が賢明と言える
Judging by those leaks that I saw, if those are true, hopefully those Gundams that they're making us pay $30 for will actually have new moves and not clone moves. I'm conditioned to expect that they're just going to be like one new move. It's going to be like Fire Emblem Warriors.
悪い
We'll have like one new move on the Gundam, and
少
then
し休んだ方が
the rest will be the standard,
ってるだろう
different name, same properties. Apparently, people have been getting banned
しか
for
ないか
playing that before we're supposed to have it.
燃
There
や
are a
す
bunch of people that got banned on the last update. I went down and I was fine. Some people said it was because of mods, but I really think those people were accessing the DLC before they were supposed to,
また現れやが
which is not a smart thing to do.
心を見る
I wouldn't really care if I got banned. Online and that game sucks anyway.
これでせい
Netcode is horrendous. Standard
両
dog water
火を持って火を
netcode.
救う
You hit
私にし
something
か
and
できない幻
it's
想
like
ね
wiggling around on the other person's screen. I don't really think getting banned from that game is a major big deal. But still, I want the final achievement, so hopefully the minor amount of mods I made won't cause a problem. But I did
最
log
善
on
を尽くします
a couple weeks ago and I was fine.
食らいなさい心
Though
を見る
I have to question why they even have the DLC and the data in the first place
全て
that we can access. I
烈
think
風
that's
光
pretty
栄
dumb.
食らいなさい食らいなさい
All that does is just bring up suspicions that it was already done and they're charging us for something that was
これで
withheld to nickel and dime Gundam fans.
食らいな
Seems
両
like
軍の
that's what they did.
極光
Why
は
else would you be able to
旅
access
行
it?
は明道さあお眠りなさい
Those screenshots are in the training mode, so
これで
whoever did that has full access to them.
烈風光栄
I hope it's not like that
心を
on
見
disc
る
DLC.
食らいなさい
Wouldn't put it past them to do that
隙
though.
だらけねすべてを燃やすわ
Classic video game grift.
せい
You gotta pay extra for stuff they already finished.
食らいなさい両軍の極光は陽来予行は明道さあやまない雨がないように明けない夜もまたなしこれ以上あなたたちの好きにはさせないわ烈風光栄これで食らいなさいこれで食らいなさいはあせい隙だらけね極光は陽来予行は明道さあお眠りなさいすべてを燃やすわこれもみんな
Got the same controller again. I just keep getting the same controller. And like the lifespan of them is short, but it's like half the price of the competitors, and I like the D-pad. The D-pad is the most important thing for me because I play a lot of 2D games. So, I just get the same one again. I wish they had a longer lifespan, but I'll take what I can get. You have better luck than I have, because I've had horrendous luck with those PS4 controllers. Those things would give out on me after like a year. That's why I swore off buying those. Rip-offs.
何かご用です
I
か
hated that controller. This one's like half the price. So I don't mind if it craps out after like 6 months. I'm not that broke. I can take that. It's when they're like $60 and they barely last a year. That's where I draw the line.
お姉さんの
Especially just
頼
like
み事かしら
being adult owned and like only playing a couple hours a day. I don't do like 18-hour Smash Brothers sessions on it. I mean, I could understand if that's what I was doing to it, as though that game puts controllers through the ringer. But, you know, just playing like max like 5 hours a day, most of the time not even that, and it doesn't even last a year. Like, I'm not paying $60 for that. That's just a complete rip-off. That's pretty much what controllers are right now, though. A complete scam. That's not worth $60. It's gotta last a lot longer than that.
ご用が終わりでしたら
また厄介者か。
終わり虚実を見分けられない愚か者のくせに
I
嘘よこれも皆のため眠る
think I'm strong enough to do this. Gotta hit the lab.
隙だらけね
Yeah, my guys are too weak for this. This game's pretty good about not having too many mobile game timers, but in here there is one, so... Yeah. I'm working on the fire team currently. I'm gonna have to wait. You see if, Hazard Zone is up. No, I gotta wait. Yeah, I need some more of those yellow things. What happens when you stop playing for like 6 months. It's a lot harder to catch up. Especially in this game, with the way that the banners work. Like, I've got enough to get a new character right now, I just don't want these ones. She's power crept and would need way more investment, and I don't like lollies at all. I'm not paying for a lolly. See right here, I have enough. I have like 40 of these, but I just don't like little kids. So, kind of like somewhat soft locked right now in this game. I can't really get new characters because they're not available. The ones they have don't appeal to me whatsoever, so I'm kind of stuck. Like, I can progress, but it takes a lot of materials in this game versus PGR. Can't easily like max out a new team, so I'm kind of stuck currently. That's alright. There should be a new characters in the rotation in like a couple days. Just gonna have to wait for that. That sucks, honestly. Kinda wish that they would rotate them out a little bit quicker or have like catch-up banner or something. It's like I'm enjoying the game, but I am like totally soft locked right now. Let's play something else. All I really got left to do is story, and that's like the most boring part of that game, like every other game, every other gacha. Story's the worst part. It's always the most agonizing to get through, like when they just kinda... You run out of story, and you just go into instance dungeons and stuff, like that's when it's fun. But... I'm also kind of like really stamina starved as well, because I need to do the story to I need to do the story to leap the characters, because a lot of the characters I have are... They got that module system where even though they're power crept, they're still viable, but you have to like get through the story to do that, and each story map takes like 50 stamina. Might just have to do a really long stream where I just like only do the story and try to get farther. I just don't like doing that though. Story's always the worst part of any gacha. It's the part you hate, but they force you to do. Always miserable. But yeah, to answer your question, 8BitDo Pro 2. The Bluetooth ones cost like $50, and I can't entirely recommend it for that price, just because you always get some kind of like terminal illness after like 8 to 12 months. But the wired ones are a really good deal. Well worth $30. I don't really need the wireless one, because I don't use my Switch anymore. No, that's Lost Crown. Not this game. That's Lost Crown. Are you referring to what I posted in my Discord? No, this game just got an update today. This game is fine. The Lost Crown team is not, because Ubisoft is a piece of garbage. The one good game they make. One good game they've made in how many years? Last good Ubisoft game was Rayman Legends, and that was the same team that made Lost Crown. That's depressing, man. Prince of Persia needs to be owned by a different company. Could say the same thing for Tales. Tales, same thing. Lost Crown was one of the best games I played this year. Incredible game. It only sold 300,000 copies. Ubisoft's not happy with that. I don't know how that game could turn a profit at 300k copies. That seems like unrealistic expectations to me. I think 300k copies for a game like that is not bad, but I don't know what the budget for it was. I mean, it had relatively high production values. For a Metroidvania anyway, those games don't cost that much to make, but it was pretty high-end. Game industry sucks. Make a good game and you get shut down. You make a bad game and you get shut down. makes no difference. The thing is, they actually did make a really good game. That game was very underrated. But then again, I can't really feel bad for Ubisoft. I feel bad for the people that actually made the game, because Ubisoft is stupid and they lock stuff to their crappy proprietary store instead of just putting it on Steam. Like that always can't completely kill a game. Now, Ubisoft Connect is not bad. I still hate that I had to download it to play that game, but it wasn't bad. It was tolerable. Wasn't there like that leaked announcement from the CEO basically saying that they're not gonna do that anymore? I'm like, yeah, like stop putting your games on like the other store. I mean, I get that they don't want to pay Valve the commission fee for putting it on their store, but like the games don't sell, so that's the catch. People see that they gotta download another store, they're just gonna spend their money elsewhere. Ubisoft Connect is actually not terrible, but same problem as every other store. They're all like worse than Steam in every way. They're all worse than Steam in every way, but they expect people to just spend money on them. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you don't make your store at least somewhat comparable to Steam, then people aren't going to spend money on it. It's just simple business. Somehow the big balding suits of the company don't understand that. That's why, like, no one buys anything on Epic Game Store. You know how many extra copies of Kingdom Hearts they sold just by putting them on Steam? Like, the exact same port. They barely updated anything. Just putting those on Steam, they sold so many more copies. So they got, like, way more money for the exact same product. It's identical. The only major difference is the the Steam Deck compatibility, which admittedly is a pretty big thing. Getting the Epic Store versions of Kingdom Hearts to run on Steam Deck is way more effort than a normal person's ever going to want to put in. But like, they sold the exact same thing on Steam and sold so much more because the Epic Game Store sucks. It's trash. It's a terrible place to buy games for numerous reasons. The Ubisoft and Square are like, oh, we're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to put it on Steam. Like, well, if you want to make money, you should have done that the first place. You should have done that in the first place. Yeah, they get accused of being a monopoly, but the other stores are terrible. It's like, well, what do you expect people to do? You do business with companies that make your life more convenient. You don't do business with companies that make things a hassle. That's just common capitalism right there. Every company's taking an advantage of us, but the ones that take the least advantage are the ones that make the most money. It's not rocket science. Yeah, that whole argument is really stupid, because the other stores are terrible, so why would I want to spend money on them? The only one that's comparable is GOG, but GOG obviously has a very limited selection. So most companies aren't like super keen to just let you buy the game DRM free. And GOG is good. I have a couple games on GOG. Pretty nice. That's like the only one that's comparable to Steam, but of course the catch is that they have like way less games. Maybe not games that like the average person's gonna want to play. You know, they would have something like this, which is a good game but like small and not mega budget. But like anything else, it's a real crapshoot if they have it on GOG. No, the Epic Game Store is legit like Steam in like 2008. That's how bad the Epic Game Store is. It's legit like Steam from like 15 years ago. And they wonder why nobody wants to spend money on it. I mean, it's... You don't need to be a business major to realize that buying stuff on Epic is trash. See, with this game, light side, they put it on Steam right away. They don't require Ubisoft Connect. Rare instance of goodwill from Ubisoft. This game does not require any other store to play. What makes no sense is that they did put Lost Crown on Steam like a month or two ago, but it still requires Ubisoft Connect. So, it doesn't really accomplish anything. Like, cool, you put it on Steam, but you still have the hurdle of having to make another account for, like, the one good game that they make which is Lost Crown. Thanks for nothing. I mean, the Epic Game Store doesn't even have forums or reviews, which I find to be very shady. A lot of people talk about how they don't like Steam reviews and how they're mostly mind-numbing. I'm like, of course. I mean, it's the general public. Not everybody's gonna be super intelligent. But, like, what it does is it lets you know the opinion of an average person. I mean, I've definitely saved money from Steam reviews. Like, you know, the standard, you know, the game looks good, the game is good, but it runs like garbage. I'm like, well, you know, I've got no shortage of other games to play. I'm not spending 40 bucks on that. And like that's the end of it right there. You know, I don't buy the game because somebody said it runs like trash. I mean, I'm fine with that. Also, forums as well, you know, especially with how games are these days, where a lot of times you have to fix the game for them, because they can't make a functional product. You know, they want like $60 for it, but it doesn't work. You can find good solutions on the Steam forums. Okay, you know, I have that same graphics card. Here's what I did to fix it. The fact that you don't have that on Epic is terrible. It's a good reason to not do business on there. Yeah, they didn't even have a shopping cart. How do you expect to compete when you don't have a shopping cart? Like, dude, I used to get, like, PS2 games and PS3 games off import shops, like, 12 years ago. Longer than that, actually. Way longer than that. How do you not have that? Come on, man. Complain about how no one uses their store, like, put some effort into it. And to get noticed on the internet, you have to be providing something that other people don't provide. That's why my videos of smaller games do better than the big games I do. Yeah, I was playing Diablo like last week. Would anybody watch videos I did of that? No. And I don't expect people to. I'm not the Gigabrain Theory Crafter. It's just something nice to play casually every now and then when there's nothing else to play. And I'm like, I'm not the person you go to for that game. And I fully understand that. I don't really get upset over that at all. Like, there's way better places to go for that game. But, like, Epic doesn't understand that. Yeah, I get that a lot on DoorDash. DoorDash wants you to pay $100 up front for annual plan. But, like, it just doesn't seem worth it. I think they're offering, like, a streaming service. I'm like, well, that doesn't really entice me to pay for annual, because then I just have another bill to pay. Especially for somebody like me, my preferred form of entertainment is video games. I'm not really a big TV or movie watcher, so that's not really getting me to pay for that. Far from it. You just want more money up front, that's really all it is. I don't like this system. Why can't I just, like, recycle these? It's standard video game stuff. Just give me more space and don't make it take so long to do this. I can't stand when games do this, man. I can't even go to the statue because these things are in the way. I just get tired of inventory space in games, man. I'm sick of it. Just give me infinite space and make this take less time. Like, that's all I want. Like, why do you have to do it from here? Alright, well now next time I'll actually have space. Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. It's like games have loot, and they just want you to, like, get frustrated with it. Let me get rid of it fast, and, like, get back to playing the game. So many games give you, like, 12 inventory spaces, but you get, like, 20 items, like, every time you do anything in the game. Really drives me nuts. I can't stand it. This is a new system that they just added in today's patch, so hopefully they'll optimize it a little bit more. Spend less time in that menu. It's a pretty good update, though. The upgrade system before was not great. It's definitely a lot better now. Still needs some work. Well, the paid online for Switch is actually not a terrible deal. It's not as much of a scam as Xbox Live and PSN. It's a more acceptable scam. But yeah, it definitely is still a ripoff. The fact that they have like exclusive games on there and the ROMs and stuff. is not bad. It's a better deal than what you get from PSN. PSN just gives you $5 AAA games. That's their idea of being worth like $100 a year. It's a scam. This area is annoying. I don't understand that attack. I'm really terrible at this game. I don't like this boss. That's kind of why I don't like playing this game that much. This boss sucks. Too gimmicky. First boss is really fun. That boss is not fun. Keeps running away and shooting. Yeah, I wish they would just, like, replace that boss. Boss is, like, 90% gimmicks and, like, 10% gameplay. Oh, well. I'll get it eventually. I'm not really in the mood to be, frustrated today. But yeah, that new upgrade system is pretty awesome. It just needs to be a little less cumbersome to upgrade it. But yeah, it's a lot more digestible than it was before. The upgrade system was way too confusing. And it had that same problem of just like spending time in that menu too long instead of like actually playing. But yeah, it's a pretty big improvement. I just wish I wish they had like an alternate boss that you could fight. That boss is like mostly a set piece. It's not very fun to fight. The first boss is fine. I like that boss. It's a standard, you don't just give me a guy with a sword to fight. It's usually not very fun. Happens in so many games. Like, just give me a dude with a sword. How hard is it? That's what's actually fun. Finding a boss that's similar to you, not a big gimmick. Oh well. Plus, that game still has like performance issues when you activate the speed buff. Like, they really need to fix that. It's such an important part of the game, but like they don't fix it. Like, the speed buff should not like make the game lose like 20 frames. I'm sorry. If it's that heavy, like, maybe you shouldn't have it in the game. Alright, let's see what else I feel like doing. What else do we have here? Yeah, the paid online for Nintendo is probably the best deal. Mostly because it gives you stuff worth playing. Games with gold was always crap because it mostly just gave you random like B, C tier budget games that like you wouldn't really want to play. Like they're playable, but not really a good incentive to pay Microsoft monthly, especially if you're not actively playing a game online. But like the Switch Online, they have like F-Zero and Tetris. They have other stuff as well. Like I think that's worth the money. If you have to get scammed by a corporation to pay for online when you don't have to do that on PC, it's at least somewhat worth it. The ROMs as well. I mean, you could argue your phone can just run those games at this point, so I don't know how much of a incentive that is personally, but not everybody wants to mess with that. I mean, for me, I don't game on my phone anymore because my battery is like half drained. The capacity of the battery is way less than it used to be, so I don't game on it anymore. So for that purpose, I could see it being useful to some people, but the price of it is not bad. It's more competitive, and they give you more reasons to keep it up.
Time to end this. Time to end this.
He's T-posed. He's having a hard time. Watch out, you're gonna crash. Yeah, this is like a complete moveset and gameplay mod for Kingdom Hearts 3. So like the gameplay mechanics are different. There's like weapon movesets and stuff. The magic system is different. It's pretty cool. I'm only a casual at these games, but it's pretty awesome. Been playing this for a few hours. This is boring. Yep.
Time to end this. How's this? Get him! Get him! Time to end this. How's this? How's this? Get him! Here we go! Thank you.
That's what I don't like about this game, is the the lack of like humanoid enemies or bosses. There's like none. You have to play through the whole game for this game to be style play. It's pretty whack, honestly. There's like no enemies that take normal hit stun until the end of the game. Except for a couple short boss fights. I think there's one after this, actually. It's like no normal bosses. It's just a bunch of hyper armor. It's kind of why I didn't really want to play this more than once, because it's just not fun fighting walls all the time. I'm really committed to just fighting big walls like this. I can't expect a mod to change the enemy design, but it definitely does suck.
Time to end it. How's this? Don't miss.
Kingdom Hearts 2 had a lot more. I'm also like not good at this game either. I mean, that's not the game's fault. There we go. I think this mod kind of assumes that you know how to play the game and I don't. Yeah, I just get tired of fighting walls all the time. I used to have like more normal bosses in 2 that would actually stagger. These guys kind of just walk through it all. Especially with all the tools they give you in this mod. Just give me a normal boss.
Time to end this. Here we go. Don't miss. Get him.
I can't see anything. Like they're so big and they don't move. I wish this game had an enemy replacer.
How's this? Get him. Time to end this. How's this? Get him! How's this? Get him!
There we go. Hello. I only beat this game once, so main problem is I just don't I don't have their movesets memorized. Yeah, this mod is pretty cool. It's actually great. Whole like moveset and combat overhaul. Pretty cool stuff. I'm just like not great at this game, so probably mostly play this offline. Gonna level up a little bit more. I like the combat in this better than 2. It's just having like no comboable bosses until the end is really weird design. Yeah, this game was good. I enjoyed it casually. I'm not good at every game I play. Above average at most. Kingdom Hearts is definitely not one of those ones I'm good at. Oh no, I don't want that thing. I forgot to turn those off. I hate this thing. Get rid of it. Those attractions are pretty lame mechanics too. It's like a glorified QTE. It's like barely playing the game. I gotta get that mod that makes it so you can turn those off. There's a mod where you can put on the code to turn them off. It's actually probably preferred with this mod because you get all the unique form changes and stuff.
Time to end this.
You can also skip all the gimmick bosses with it too, which is really cool. With the easy codes, like that crap boss in the Pirates the Caribbean world. You have to fight that big dragon, but it's not a normal fight. It's a shmup fight that takes like 10 minutes, and you can just skip that. Like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that. That might actually be the strat to do this. I'm gonna go get that right now. Give me a sec. Yeah, there's that mod that lets you put on the easy and the pro codes at once, so you can like turn off those attraction finishers, and then you can also one-shot the gimmick bosses if you want. That's how I feel like playing this. I'm not doing this for content, just something to play for a few days. It's like the optimal strat for this game. Let's see if I can find it. It's probably one of the highest rated ones you can find. Let me see where it is. It's like that mod where you like stand still and it just gives you both on the file, so you can make it more challenging, but then you can also skip all the gimmicks too. Like that shmup fight. That shmup fight is terrible. Like, yeah, you can just turn on the code and one-shot it. Like, hey, that solves the problem. You want to get back to the normal gameplay? Sure, just one-shot that boss. It's nice that the game has that. I'm trying to find it, but I can't. Yeah, give me a sec here. Thought it would be pretty highly rated, but I'm going through the endorsements. I can't find it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this one. Alright, let's see if this works. It might not work with the mod. I might have to turn off the mod and put it back on. I hope not. We'll see. Just give me a moment to install this. Alright, let's see if this works. It might not. I kind of hope it does, because I don't feel like doing those fights again. I guess we'll find out. Let's try it right now. It works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Might have a problem here. I don't think it worked. I think it didn't work. Uh-oh. Yeah, where do I find that again? I don't remember. I just let it sit here for a little bit. I don't think it'll work. That sucks, man. That's painful. Says it's tied to his idle animation, but it's not working. It's an idle animation right there. What gives? Let's see. Might have to torch this until I can get that working. Yeah, it's not there. Well. That deters my motivation to keep playing that. That mod is, legendary. Let me see here. Maybe there's a way to fix this. Oh, well, I'm not knowledgeable on this, so I guess that's going to go on the back burner. Might have to, like, start the game again, and do that at the start, and then install the mod. That's probably, like, the way that it could work. But yeah, that mod makes the playthroughs a lot less painful. Like, the gummy ship stuff as well. You can just one-shot those bosses. It's like the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 3 is, like, mostly optional, but you do have a couple forced fights, and there's also some stuff tied to that part of the game, and like you can just one-shot everything. It's actually a really cool feature. I kind of wish more games had that. You know, people play games for different reasons. It's like, yeah, you know, if you don't like the ship, then just one-shot everything in the ship. You don't like the gimmick boss fights, just one-shot them, but then you can also make the game harder. So having both is actually pretty cool. Being able to turn off the attractions is really nice too, because that was always the dumbest part about that game. The attractions were like clunky to use and didn't really feel fun, and it really felt like they should have given you more base form moves instead of gimmick stuff like that. But you can turn them off. So the fact that I can't turn them off is actually a real big pain. I'm gonna hope that I can get that enabled somehow. See if maybe I can make a post. Well, I think I'm going to make something to eat and then maybe come back and have a little bit more structure on the next stream. I don't know what the kitty sitting caregiving situation is yet. They haven't called me yet. These things go by a day-to-day basis, so I don't know if I'll be over there or not. If I will be there tonight, then we'll play some Transformers. That's probably the kitty sitting stream for the foreseeable future. I did try the East 10 demo, and it actually seems like I can stream it, but I was also in an instance dungeon when I tried the demo, so I don't quite know if that will be kitty sitting stream kosher. In the event that it's not, we'll play Transformers over there, because I lost my save file. It's on my dead hard drive, so gotta play that from scratch. But I do have guides on how to break it on my my channel, so I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat. My stomach's kind of been bothering me a little bit with like my stress levels and stuff, so I should eat something. I'll definitely update you guys in the Discord on what the stream schedule is going to be later. I kind of need something to well, actually tomorrow is the Gundam Breaker 4 update, so I might just play random stuff today. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of direction on the stream this week, because there's the Gundam update, and then immediately after is East 10. So, starting another game right now just means that it's going to get backlogged. So, I'll probably do some more Aether Gazer and some PGR later. And then, I don't know, we'll figure out something. I've got modded FF16 to play as well. So, yeah, let me eat something. Let me call my neighbors and figure out what the schedule is. I think I'm going to ask for the day off, because I definitely was, like, very tired today. But I don't really know what that situation is going to be. So, I'll see you guys probably, maybe after I finish eating, we'll figure out something to play. See you guys later.